What is going on, guys? Mr. Manatee HD here, bringing you another episode of Manatee's LP. And today what we're going to be doing is we are actually going to be making some automated farm, which in no way is this farm my design, and I'm not trying to claim it as my own or anything. I saw it on YouTube, and well, I actually saw it on Monkey Farms video, which he's had up for quite a while now, but I saw it on there, and I decided, yeah, it's pretty awesome, so I'm going to make it. And this is going to be the location where we're going to make it. So, well, first of all, we're going to need some seeds, aren't we? So, it's a melon farm, if you hadn't guessed. And the some bone meal as well. That's not a lot, but so the way it works is it's a smart pistons using a I can't remember what the thing's called, which we're making here, but basically, so when the melon grows, it passes a redstone current through the melon and to the repeat on the other side, which then sends the redstone signal up to a piston, which comes down and destroys the melon. And then, no, I didn't mean to do that. And then hoppers collect what drops at the end. Yeah, I think it's a pretty awesome farm, to be honest with you. Whoever came up with the idea, I think it's Monkey Farm who came up with the idea, but he obviously I don't know because he could have got on it. That works out fine actually. As I was saying, I think it's Monkey Farm that came up with the idea, but it might not be because he might have just seen it on someone else's channel. So head over to his channel if you want to see. I bet probably tour trial building is probably better than this one. I'm just building it for you guys to show you. And actually, I'm gonna just place a block behind these, just so, and around them, just so they don't grow there. So I've got a lot of things ready in my inventory ready to make this. I even went and farmed some slimes in a swamp biome that I found, and it's quite heavy on the resources, to be honest with you, this build. Well, iron anyway. You probably could do it more with water currents, but I don't really wanna, just because I wanna do it this way. And the way it's gonna work is, this isn't the centered one, the one that'll be in the center, there'll be one there, and then yeah. So what we're gonna do is just dig out. Actually, we'll just dig out all around this now, making sure not to destroy the block the actual stem's on. Okay, so like that. And oh, well, that was smart, got it? Oh, at least we got more back than when we started with. So yeah, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm getting fed up of having to keep constantly going around and getting food from cows and everything, which is starting to get a bit frustrating, to be honest with you. So the next one will be here, so we're gonna just go place this hopper here and shift click one there. We can just draw that now. It's just whatever you click on with the hopper, that's the way it faces. So if you click on, I don't know if it'll do it on a block, but if you click on a block there, yeah, as you see that little arrow pointing arrow thing, I'm sure you all know how hoppers work by now, but yeah, I just want to tell you that. So yeah, and do this here. Basically, the way this works, and we're a couple short. The way this works is, I've already explained it, but the you can pass a redstone current through a block to another. I suppose you could choose normal redstone, but because we're building two side by side, you can't do it like that. But you can pass a current through a block using a repeater. So to make melon farms, this is actually really makes melon farms a lot more simple. And another thing you can do is, where are the repeaters? There they are. So you can go bang. You can put them on top of the actual blocks themselves. So 4 repeaters per pad finger, and then put a block there and a block there. So you see this way, so you can see the way this works a little bit more now, guys. And I'm not sure why you have to use glass, to be perfectly honest with you, but we're just going to use glass anyway, just because I don't want to. And you can see I've got more resources in my inventory to build more of these. It's just I've not got enough melons and everything yet to do it, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you, since that's the main thing. Well, anyway, we'll have plenty soon. I mean, if you think about how many melons you can get from a normal farm just by harvesting every time you see it, and then how many melons you're going to get from this one, it's just running all the time. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point we're just going to be have so many melons that we won't know what to do with them. And I will make this look a bit nicer, and then I will be right back, guys. Another thing which I actually forgot about, you do need to have, or you are going to need to have lighting around the melons for them to grow. And also, you don't need water sources, but water sources make the melons grow faster, which is obviously good for us in this design. He also does a vertical one where it's going straight up, but that takes a lot of hoppers to do, and unless you have an iron golem farm, which I may attempt to make. I've never made one in the past, and I may attempt to make one in this series, but they are quite complicated and take a lot of time to build, which obviously in 10-minute videos isn't that easy to do. So, as I was saying, I'm probably gonna actually just keep that in there because I've got some stone down here, which, as you can imagine, isn't that easy to do in 10 8-minute videos, 10 to 8-minute videos, because I don't really know how long. Might up and might down them. In this world, I'm probably going to be using a lot of stone bricks, or quite a bit of stone bricks. And what do we want to do here with this? We could just make these stone bricks here. So hopefully that didn't stop any melons from growing then. Which I'm thinking I might leave that side open just because we will be expanding on this at some point. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put glass on the front of it so you can actually see the melon, like see how it's working and everything, and the melons on the inside. Some glass. Go. I'm finding it quite difficult to do that now for some reason. I don't know why. Like trying to swap items out of my inventory, it's just not as it messes up a bit more than it used to, because it never really used to mess up, but it messes up more now. I don't know if it's just me having this problem or if it's actual something that's like a bug. And to be honest, something I was interested in doing as well is playing an Direwolf's FTB pack, which I might still do, but it's just I don't know if my computer will be good enough to play that and record at the same time. So I might have to get an external recording device, which would be... And why have they stayed down there, the glass now? Let's see what touch out. Oh, missed. That was weird. I wonder if you might just get stuck every now and again. Which, that is actually the time of the end of the video, but I'm just going to carry on working here and just make it look a bit nicer. And then I'll come back to you guys when it's done. So this is what it looks like in the end, guys, and I've closed this off and put a chest there just for the time being until we get some more resources. But I'm going to sit here for a bit now, and then I'm going to wait for the for a melon to grow, and then I'll come back to you guys and I'll just edit it out so you just see the melon growing. So I've changed the design again here, or changed what it looks like again, and I will be expanding on this. So I've added another hopper here, and I moved the chest forward one just because when I was making it I forgot about like the most important part of it, which is you need the redstone signal to pass through the block. And yeah, you get that just by placing the torches there. I've thought about it, and I don't think there's any other way to get the redstone signal to go to the repeaters, because if you power the hoppers then it doesn't allow items to pass through. So this is the only way I could think of doing it. If anybody watching this has any other ideas of how it could work, you could leave it down in the comments. And as I said earlier on, this isn't my design. This is, as far as I know, Monkey Farm's design. I was just watching his LP video and decided this would be something interesting that I'd want for our world. And I will be making things like this and trying to think of doing my own designs for stuff like this. So yeah, I am now just gonna sit here and hopefully we can see one of the melons growing. In fact, I'm just gonna do something here so we don't get a creeper creeping up on us. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and I'll be back when the melon grows. Right guys, I've been sat here for like 10-20 minutes now and no melons have grown. So this is just, these melons I got here were just from when I was making it. In between things when I was making it and the melon grew and I missed it. But yeah, I've been sat here for 10-20 minutes now, so I'm just gonna basically show what would happen if a melon did grow. Because one just isn't growing. Yeah, no, none growing really. I kind of feel it's a bit of a waste of a silk touch pick, breaking glass through, but anyway, this is what happens. The melon is placed down, and then you see it. All the melon pieces flew into the hoppers, and yeah, you saw them pass through then, and passes them along and all into this chest here. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea of the design, guys, and it's pretty awesome to be honest with you. I might off camera expand this, but it takes, I think it's either just over a stack or about a stack of iron per every one of these you build, or per one of these what I built here. It takes about a stack or maybe a bit more or a bit less of iron. So it's very expensive, and I'm gonna have a look at how to do an iron golem farm. I've never built one before, but I might try and build one in this world just for, well, just for the banter really. So yeah, I will. This is the end of this episode. I will can't remember if it's night or day, but I will speak to you later, guys, and goodbye.